sweet tooth time.
This here is an Explaining His Magic and Sweet Tooth's Honest Reviews crossover. It might as well be. Just put the Honest Reviews template in there.
Yay!
There you go. I feel it's necessary as we talk about today's episode, the second season, the 12th episode, Family Appreciation Day, or as I like to call it, Call of the Cutie Part 2. Granny Strikes Back. We start off the episode with Granny Smith preparing her grand fillies for a special harvest for the Zap Apples. Okay. So they can use them to make delicious Zap Apple Jam. Okay. But while Apple Bloom is helping out with the tasks by wearing a bunny suit, who should cloud her judgment and respect for her family for the majority of the episode? Why, none other than Victoria Jackson. I mean, Diamond Tiara, as well as, oh my celestial gods, it's Cash Man.
I was rich enough to have more than 16 colors on screen. How you like that shit?
Good thing I used that clip because I wish I could be watching something funny for the next 20 minutes instead of awkwardness. Yeah, watching the next 10 to 15 minutes of this episode is like trying to get over the fact that a kid that bullied you in elementary school is now an assistant manager for a computer software company while you're still earning taxpayers' money from the government. Yeah, that's how I feel with 75% of this episode, if not more. And the fact that Applebloom feels embarrassed by having to bring her mentally ill grandmother to Family Appreciation Day at school for next week. You know, that's a little understandable for kids, but for me and lots of other viewers as grown adults, I feel ashamed. Really? In fact, let's run down two comparisons for the situation where Diamond Twanker mocks Applebloom and her inevitable dilemma. Your granny is a crazy old lady and you should be ashamed to be related to her. Oh, you're so right. I'm going to avoid her for the rest of my life. Your granny is a crazy old lady and you should be ashamed to be related to her. My crazy old lady has Alzheimer's, but I still love her with all my heart regardless. To the fact that Applebloom will do anything, freaking anything, to keep Granny Smith from going to this presentation thing at school. I mean, faking an illness, forcing the Zap Apples. Okay. To grow faster, and even using the sweet old pony's sleeping body in an attempt to manipulate Miss Shirley? Seriously? Excuse me. I have my family relative for Family Appreciation today. It's my grandfather, you see. He used to serve in the army during World War II. He got a medal for that. And you know what? He's still alive and kicking at age 90. He's done so many things for his family, and even though he's at the age where it shouldn't really matter, he still cares. He's still wanting to do whatever it takes to keep his family happy. And you know what? That has more respect for me than what Applebloom has to do here throughout this majority of this episode. And you know what I have to say to that? I'm not a fan of that. Which leads me to the next point of this semi-explaining his magic, semi-honest review thing. The actual Appreciation Day thing itself. That's probably the best thing out of this whole episode. And even then, it's nothing special. We find out that Granny Smith, when she was a young filly, helped found Ponyville with her family and make it grow, all the while making that Zap Apple Jam. Okay. Using the same practices that Granny Smith was using earlier on. I'm sorry, why wasn't the whole episode like this? I mean, it probably wouldn't have made it better, for me at least, but if this episode really wanted to show true family appreciation, it would have done this just in the classroom for the present day and go a little more depth of how Ponyville was founded in the past. And maybe even go into Granny Smith's relationship with her parents and maybe even siblings to boot. That would have been a fine example of Family Appreciation Day. Instead, we got how to shun your grandmother. That's a good chunk of the episode anyway. So why don't you just call it that with be more honest with the viewers? I must say, friendship is magic. You're on thin ice here. And I already had enough of that from the last episode, so don't push your luck. My face is so red. So, as you would expect, every pony trots in applause for Granny Smith's amazing story. Well, almost every pony. She's just a kooky old lady with a stupid brain! please? Which is to go watch that episode of The Simpsons where Grandpa was a secret warrior during World War II, and he and Bart have to fight Mr. Bones for ancient German treasures. That, at least, is more entertaining and less awkward than this. And if any of you ponies out there happen to love or even like Family Appreciation Day as a whole, then go ahead. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna stop you. But please, please, for the love that all that is good in the universe, tell me why. Comment in the section below. Why do you like this episode? Am I missing something? Because if that is the case, and if that is only the case, I am never going to watch this freaking episode again. And there's nothing in this state of mind that will change my mind for as long as I live. You keep your daughter out of the rest of season 2, Mr. Rich, and you got yourself a deal. So that was today's episode of Explaining This Magic. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and please do not forget... Oh no. Oh no. No. It's the Family Appreciation Police. Gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out of here. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's under control. I'm getting out of here. You can double the episode you want now. Okay. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think I lost.